If you're anything like most real estate agents, you spend quite a bit of time and money on different marketing avenues for listings. And most of these attempts have fallen flat on their face. So today, I want to give you 2 free to use step-by-step strategies that will undoubtedly get you new clients very quickly without having to cold call, door knock, or any of those things. And then also one strategy that's going to scale and double your production in the next 12 months. So having said this, let's dive right in, and I'm going to show you this document here on my screen. So first things first, this document is going to contain 2 free organic strategies and then also 1 paid strategy that's going to be more advanced to scale up your listing. So the free strategies are designed to get your listing as quickly as possible, and then the paid strategy is more so for scaling, for leveraging, and really getting that next level of production. Let's go straight to this. So the first one is going to be quick win method number 1, and this is going to be equity update. What do we do in this method? Well, we're sending an unsolicited CMA as a private message on Facebook or Instagram from your Facebook personal profile. And we're going to send this to the network of people who already know who you are. This is sphere of influence, past clients, and advance the conversation from there into appointments and into referrals. Now, let's go over the messaging. Okay, what exactly do you say? What exactly are you sending out? Well, step number 1 is you want to send the following message. You just say, hey, name. And that's it. Now, immediately after this, you're gonna say, hey, just want to give you a quick update for you. Looks like the homes like yours are selling between 525 and 550, depending on condition and amenities. I'm not sure if you've had any thoughts on selling this year, but even if you don't, I want to make sure to see where you're at. And here's your equity update. And then you link the CMA that you did for them. Now, after this, you wait for a reply. So we're not going to send anything else. If they reply, just thanks, we're not looking to make any time, moving anytime soon, it's okay. And then you can reply, hey, no wonder, your home is amazing. As you saw in the report, home values have shifted a little bit, and we're doing these a lot this week to get people clear on their situation. Who do you know who do you find a report like this useful or timely? Now, if they reply, we're actually looking to sell later this year, that would be helpful, thanks. Well, then from there you can reply, hey, glad to hear that you found it useful. Exciting times ahead then. If you're open to it, I could run you through what the numbers in the report actually mean and what options the market has to offer right now. We're finding the way to get the best deals is a bit different from compared to last year. Happy to share more insights on this. Have a quick 10 to 15 minutes to hop on a quick chat, let's say tomorrow or Thursday at 11:30 or as an example at 5 p.m. Now, if they don't reply at all, you follow up in 24 hours and just say something like, hey, just checking if you saw this, curious to hear your thoughts. So the idea behind this strategy is that we're targeting your sphere of influence and we are using your Facebook personal profile. Now, a lot of real estate agents, they don't use Facebook personal profile for generating listings at all. But what we have actually found is that it's one of the most powerful ways to market on Facebook. You get listings from Facebook organically without spending any money on ads. So this is one of the most under-leveraged assets real estate agents have that they're basically not using at all. And you're targeting specifically people that you already have their addresses because they're in your sphere of influence, you already know their contact information, where to live, etc. Now, you can also run the same exact strategy. Let's say you have run, let's say, home valuation ads before, or you just happen to know the person's home address and they're already as a Facebook friend, or you can add them as a Facebook friend. You can also run the same exact thing for them. So I'm sure a lot of you that have run that before or are familiar with the strategy are able to do this very effectively. So this is one of the ways to do that and get those easy, low-hanging fruits coming to you as opposed to somebody else. By the way, if you want to have access to this document where we have all these messages that you're sending out, when to send them, how you apply, etc., just comment listings down below. We'll send that over for you 100% for free. So under the comment section on this video, comment listings, we'll send that over for free. Now let's go over to the method number 2. So quick win method number 2 is conversational social selling. So what we do here is that we're sending a private message on Facebook or Instagram from your personal profile to existing friends and existing followers to engage them and spark up a conversation that allows you to qualify their real estate needs and advance them into referrals and appointments. Now, expectations to this is that you want to expect around 30 to 40% answer rate. 10% of your answers should convert into leads, and then 25 to 50% of them into appointments. So as an example, let's say you send 100 messages, you're probably going to get around 30 to 40 answers. From these 30 to 40 answers, you're going to get 3 to 4 leads. And from these 3 to 4 leads, you can get 1 to 2 appointments. So I want to set the expectation clear just so that everybody is understanding, okay, how the numbers actually work. Sometimes I see people, they do like 5 messages and expect to get a listing. Obviously, that's not realistic. So let's go over the messages themselves that you are going to be sending. Now, quick note on this. This works really well for people who have been engaging. They've been liking, they've been commenting on your posts already. So your content must be good, which we have covered already on this channel a lot. And also the people have also had interactions with you in the past in some capacity. Again, going back to this channel, you have gone over some of the ways you can do this, such as your sphere of influence is obviously good. If you have past clients, that's good. All Facebook conversations, all these things that you have done in before, they're all gonna play back to this. Now, step number 1 is you wanna look at their Facebook and Instagram profile and the most recent thing you see there and reference that in your initial message. So for example, if let's say they posted a picture from a local restaurant, John's Barbecue, right? They're eating the great barbecue on a Saturday evening. And then you can say, hey, I saw you were at John's Barbecue. How's the food over there? And now you just wait for a reply, right? Now, we get the reply back, and then from there, we use the ACA formula. So acknowledge, compliment, and ask formula to reply back. So we could say something like, hey, sounds good. I've got to bring my kids there sometime as well. And I'll count on your taste. So by the way, do you know anybody who's been wanting to move in the near future? The area, so whatever area you live in, right, has shifted recently. So I'm doing free consultations to get folks clear on what their best options are. Quick note on this, right? Depending case by case, you want to have a few more back and forth messages depending on their engagement before you go into this by the way section. Meaning if they're very, very cold, right, they're not responding a lot, you need to warm them up a little bit more. You guys can have a quick small chat. But if they're very warm, just engaging back or they ask about the homes themselves, real estate themselves, obviously from there we dive right into that. So decide based on the amount of past interaction you guys have had with the person, length of the messages they have, multiple past interactions, you've had long replies, etc. Go straight for the ask. If no past interactions or short replies, kind of unengaged, then more back and forth to connect more first. So let's go over the second messaging template for another situation, right? Let's say you don't have anything like that you can use. They haven't posted anything a lot. Well, here's another strategy for you can use from your Facebook and Instagram personal profile. So you can say something like, hey, can I pick your brain for a second for a project I'm working on? And then you wait for a reply. So step number 3 is to send the following message. So I'm selling this type of home in this type of neighborhood. I'm thinking whether to make a virtual 3D tour of the home, walkthrough video, or both. So let's suppose you were in the market. Would you prefer to see a 3D tour or would you prefer to see a walkthrough video? Now here we just wait for a reply. Let's say they say I want to see a walkthrough video, right? Well, when they reply, if they happen to be in the market, they're very likely to bring that up themselves. Now, if they're not, which will be most of the cases, right? You can continue that and then ask them, by the way, happen to know anyone who's looking to make a move? Our team is doing free home analysis reports for homeowners this week because home prices in our market have shifted recently. Now, it's very key when you look at these messages, they're very casual, they sound like a human, and so that you don't delegate it to like virtual assistant or just make it sound very, very kind of salesy, right? There's a specific reason why the messages are crafted this way. Now, again, if you want to have access to this document with these messages, just comment listings below, and of course, we'll send that over for you. So you can just copy paste this to your methods, obviously customize them a little bit as well. Now, from here, let's go to the next method. That's going to be scaling method, which is going to be your paid advertising funnel. Now, like we discussed, a lot of our clients, they have gotten listings organically just by leveraging their personal Facebook, leveraging their personal LinkedIn profiles, leveraging their personal Instagram profiles. Really, with those two strategies I just showed you, if you're a complete beginner with social media, you're not getting any listings right now, use these two things before you do the paid advertising methods. Because once you get your first couple of listings organically, then from there you can scale using paid ads by kind of playing with house money, meaning you have already sold listings from your social media, gotten the money in the bank. Well, now we can just use that same money to scale with paid advertising. So it's super key that you have done that before. Now, having said this, let's go to the scaling method. Okay, how we're gonna get a lot of listings by putting some money in the marketing as well. And that's gonna be your paid advertising funnel. So the prior two methods, they are manually doable. So meaning that you have to put in some manual labor to make them work. And you have to rely also on your existing social media follower base and your sphere of influence to generate leads. So to go beyond this and to convert complete strangers to new clients at a large scale, reliably, quickly, very efficiently, by far the most superior strategy is creating your own paid advertising funnel that generates you listing leads and listing appointments. Now, this strategy is based on what actually works to get listings. So no random boosting posts, no random ads, no uncertainty, no lead generation platform, no confusion, nothing like that. This is verifiably proven strategy our clients have used to add hundreds of thousands of dollars per year in GCI. We have clients that have gotten 33 transactions in 11 months. We have got clients that have doubled their USD business. We have clients that have reached 50% increase in GCI in just less than a year with these strategies. So how this strategy works is, first of all, you want to get clear on who you're looking to attract. Who is your ideal client? Because most real estate agents, they just say, I want to work with first-time buyers. I want to work with listings. I want to work with luxury listings. I want to work with this person. And obviously that does not work because you're trying to attract everybody, right? So get clear who is going to be your ideal client. Let's say you want to work with listings. Okay, what type of listings you want to be working with? Now, number two, create a free resource or service you can provide them for free in exchange for becoming your leads. Now, after this, you create a landing page on your website that offers this free service or free resource in exchange for getting their contact information, name, email, phone number, details about the real estate situation. Now, number four, we create a success page on your website that gets people redirected to upon filling this contact form on your landing page. So meaning on the success page, you want to have a video about yourself, talking with the leads, explaining the process, show you testimonials. You want to have another free research, or really you want to nurture them after they become your lead so that when you call them, they know who you are. They know, okay, this is the real estate agent, this is how many years experience they have. They know that information, so it's going to be a warm lead as opposed to this type of lead that most people are getting where they have just no idea about who the realtor is. Now, after they become your lead, they see the success page, you create an automatic email sequence specifically for these leads. So in the email, share your case studies, share your client success stories, share more free resources, share videos, share content you're creating, offer new perspectives, overcome objections, tell your own story authentically. It's going to make a massive difference, again, in the conversion rates, in the engagement of that lead. Now from here, we build marketing automations in place so that your leads automatically go to your CRM. Email automations start and you get instant SMS and pop-up notification directly to your phone of the new leads. So you can call them right away to convert them into listing appointments. Now from here, we script, shoot, and edit 4 to 5 different 40 to 60 second YouTube ads or Facebook ads, appealing to those who you're looking to attract while repelling those people you're not looking to attract, and create interest in that free resource or free service that you're providing. Now, from here, we set up the ad platform. Where are you using YouTube ads? Where are you using Facebook ads to optimize for the ad delivery for people who become your leads? So here we're training the AI to show the ads to the people we want them to see. So really training the ad to see, okay, we want this type of person. Okay, this is what you're gonna try to do, right? Now from here, we're gonna build a meta omnipresence campaign. So when I say meta, I mean Facebook and Instagram. So we built a campaign that consists of about 10 to 15 different content pieces designed to get people to know you, like you, trust you, build authority, differentiate yourself, overcome objections, build social proof and superiority of your services that you provide compared to every other real estate agent in your market. It's super key that you have this, what we call an omnipresence campaign, because real estate sales cycle, it's very, very long. It's not gonna happen overnight that you're not selling sunglasses that somebody just comes in and they buy your service, right? They need to know who you are, like you, trust you, build that relationship with you, and obviously that's gonna reduce your work on the other end if they can just see content where they get all of that information, as opposed to you having to go every lead one by one and tell these different stories, right? So you wanna make sure that you create this, what we call an omnipresence campaign. So from the homeowner's perspective, they start to see you on a daily basis on their Facebook, on their Instagram. They just start seeing you everywhere. And this kind of creates that mini celebrity effect where they feel like, okay, hey, this guy is retargeting me everywhere. I'm getting his emails, right? It creates that mini celebrity effect where you guys kind of create like a parasocial relationship where they kind of feel like they know you, even though you may not know them personally. Now, from here, you write scripts on exactly what to say when that new lead comes in and what SMS to send, etc. So you want to have a clear process. Okay, lead comes in, this is what I'm going to say, this is the process I'm going to run through, these are text messages I will send. Now, from here, we build out your ad campaigns, so both cold ad campaigns to getting people to opt in for your free resource or service, and your meta omnipresence campaign into advertising platforms. So for this, obviously, we're gonna, Omnipresence Campaign, we're gonna target people who become your leads and target people who are in your database. And then for that other ad campaign, it's obviously gonna be for targeting strangers, returning homeowners, homeowners, potentially even home buyers if they're looking to upsize or downside, also into your leads from that contact campaign we talked about earlier. Now from here, we create a tracking sheet to track and measure your daily advertising spend, number of leads are coming in, number of listing appointments we've had, number of calls we've had, also the cost per leads that you're getting, and then obviously cost per appointment and cost per listing. So you want to be aware of these numbers. How much is your cost per lead? Because if it goes up, right, you know, okay, I got to update my campaigns. If you have a lot of leads, right, but you're not getting any listing appointments, well, then you got to look at, okay, well, what is my speed to lead, right? Or how much is like the time between the lead coming in and then me calling them, right? There's the sales problem. Unless you know your numbers, you're not gonna know what the problem is. And you're gonna end up like most real estate agents, which is to try another strategy for lead generation when in reality, the problem could have been something completely different. So having said that, you wanna have this tracking sheet so you know exactly, okay, this is what's going on, right? This is what I need to work on. This is going well. This is I need to improve, right? You're gonna know this information and then be aware of these numbers. Super essential with paid advertising systems because you can run the same paid advertising system for up to 3 years, up to 5 years. We have run the same ad system for like 7 years at this point without needing to change the actual funnel if you know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're gonna get scared and you're gonna try another thing, believing that it's gonna fix your problems. Kind of like this shiny object syndrome, which we definitely don't want to experience. Now from here, okay, we build this tracking sheet, we go into the step number 13, where we go live with your system, right? We turn on your ads, respond to each lead by calling them, texting them, set up appointments, go on appointments, sign new clients while signing listing agreements, and then obviously sell the houses while actively tracking and measuring the performance. Now, from here, you spot out profitability bottlenecks based on data, right? Your system is running well, you're getting leads, you're getting listing appointments, you're going on listing appointments and converting those. And now, okay, things are going well. You're getting listings, but what's going on with the actual process? You want to see, okay, what's the bottleneck, right? Is it cost per lead? Is it working on your ads? Is it your time between that lead coming in and call and texting? Is your listing appointments? Maybe they need to be better. Maybe your presentation could be better. Maybe you could be better at overcoming objection. Whatever the case may be, right? You want to be aware of the bottlenecks. Now from here, step number 15 is we iterate and fine tune that process, right? The more better, the more efficient this is, obviously the higher profitability you'll have. So you can spend less while making more from your ads. Now, you also want to record your call recordings of your set appointments with the leads. You will be aware of what's going on with the calls. Now, after you have run this process for a while, let's say you've run this for 3 months to 6 months and things are going well, at this point, when you have crystal clear, efficient, just massive machine, right, that's getting you these listings and you're doing really well, you're spending about $2,000, $3,000 per month, or even more than that, right? You're repeatedly getting clients, okay, you know the numbers, I spend $1,000 and get $10,000, $20,000 out. Well, at that point, you can hire an appointment setter to get off the initial calls yourself. So now you can focus on conducting the in-person appointments only. Now, when I say this, don't be like most realtors. Don't be that guy that just hires a virtual assistant from Philippines, delegates this to, and then wonders why it doesn't work, right? Sometimes people just delegate way too early and they delegate to people that are completely unqualified to do the job. So when you hire an appointment setter, you gotta hire somebody that's really good. They're good on the phones, they sound good, they're coachable, right? And you gotta hire it at the right time. So you can't hire really, before you know how to do it yourself. So you gotta know how to do it yourself, and then after that, you gotta delegate it when you're ready, but not before that. Now, from here, basically the process is that we just spend more on ads, and the more ad spend you have, the more leads you're getting, the more appointments you're getting, and the more profit you're getting. Eventually, you're going to be outspending every real estate agent in the market. Now, hundreds of thousands of local people will start to see you on that daily basis in a positive light, right? Because the ads you're recording, they're personal, they're genuine, they're value providing. And again, they see that over and over and over again, right? So not only are you getting clients, but because you have your own system, right? You're not spending money on Zillow, you're not spending money on Realtor.com, you're not spending money on, some service out there. You're spending money on basically your own personal brand. So you're actually getting paid to build your own personal brand. You're really building yourself a situation where, let's say a year from here, 3 years from here, 5 years from here, you have a big pool of people that really resonated with your marketing. And then from there, you start to get referrals, you start to get phone calls, you start to get people just reaching out to you. And for many of our clients, as example, we had this real estate agent in Virginia. He lives in like a little smaller area. He goes to a store, oftentimes people like recognize him. So you kind of become this like mini celebrity where a lot of local people will start to say, this is that realtor I saw on YouTube, right? Kind of how you say, let's see somebody on TV, you recognize them, similar effect. So you kind of become that household name as a byresult of running these campaigns as well, especially if you live in a smaller area as well. So not only are you getting clients, but you're basically getting paid to build your own personal brand and build your own business. And obviously from there, the sky is only the limit. Now, again, for this exact document, you can see how many steps there are, right? There's 18 steps to this process. So if you want to have access to this for free, it's against the same document as with the organic strategies. Again, just comment listings down below, comment listings, and we will send that over you for free as well. So you can model your own processes after this process. Also, if you want to have access, obviously there's a lot of different details to this, right? Okay, what kind of posts you create, where do you post them, when do you post them, or what's the tracking process like, all these little details. If you want to have exact process that you can model after, in that case, I do recommend also booking in a free 45-minute strategic call where we can actually look at your situation, look at the stuff you're actually doing, and then personally customize a game plan around that for you. So if you'd like to do that, there's a link in the description. Just click on the link. It's going to take you to a survey page, and then from there you can select the time, whatever works best for you. It's 100% free call. You can just click on the link and then hop on with us so we can personally look at that and get you a proven game plan for every single details around this. So having said this, 2 things to do. Essentially, first thing, if you want to have access to the document, comment listings, and then for the free strategy call, go to the description and then book that call from there.